Hey, this is Yanni with Tool Guys with Mics. Today, we're going to try and take care of some weeds. We're using Ortho Weed Clear Lawn Weed Killer. So, see if it really works. We're going to crank on the water here. It's a nice day out here. Probably about 70, maybe 72 degrees. Sunny, not a cloud in the sky, as you can see. There's the great orb and everything else. So here we go. We're going to start down yonder. As you can see, we got a lot of weeds. Yes, the grass was long. Dumbass me should have did it earlier. But oh well. That's life. So here we go. Supposedly this is in the on mode. So you can see on, I think. And this is supposed to spray out all the fun stuff to kill weeds. So, we'll just keep going. So, part of the reason for this video, besides, hey, take care of your lawns, take care of your plants, and stuff like that, killing weeds and whatever that are gonna kill other plants and not look nice in your lawn. This round stuff here is called Creeping Jenny or Creeping Charlie. And we're not talking about Vietnam Charlie. But, you know what? If we're going to go with the facts of how they attack, well, this stuff is it, man. This stuff just gets everywhere. You can put down, what do you call it, fabric. And if you don't pay attention to it, that shit will just crawl right up on top of your fabric. The reason why I'm trying to get way under here is because, once again, I let something go. And as you can see, it's all over the frickin' place. In that bush. So we're going to try to get underneath these. So we have primaries coming up. It sounds like it's going to be interesting. One tidbit I found interesting is out of all the cases for the former president that he's being charged with, indicted with, whatever the case may be, they finally decided to do a mugshot. Ain't that frickin' interesting? So, but now they're trying to, Mark Meadows is trying to set the precedent of having all the case, so it's not under RICO statute, well, it'll still be under RICO statute probably, to go from local court to, or county court to federal court for everything that's, for the obstruction of this and obstruction of that and whatever else the fucking case may be, whatever they're trying to go for. So this will be interesting. How this plays out, plus how it plays out for the alright, let's switch to water here. For the elections. Now, one thing about the election, one thing that finds interesting ever since the I know, you're like, wow, dude, we don't get to see your face today. Well, that's probably a good thing. That, how do I want to phrase this? Donors for Trump. How do you feel the fact of, whatever you believe in him, however your case may be. See, I got another one that's just going crazy in here. But how do you feel that your money that's supposed to be helping him get reelected in campaigns is getting used for his legal fees? This guy is a billionaire. Billionaire. And on top of it, he's still collecting a salary for being former president. And if you don't believe me, look it up. So, he's still collecting money for that. And you're going to pay his legal fees? This dude can pay for his own legal fees. Matter if he thinks he did wrong or not, shady or not, he's done. He did what he did to himself, and no one did it to him. And if he's going to let people have his legal fees, pay his legal fees, so be it. If that's what you believe in doing for this man. And I'm sorry, he's a billionaire. He does not need your freaking help for this. And if you think, well, it's all related to voting and him getting president, whatever. No, has nothing to do with it. This is activity that is deemed illegal that he decided to do himself. Alright, I need to switch hoses here. Back to water. So I got another area to do. So that's one interesting tidbit that I wanted to get out there. The other thing is that my neighbor back here, he after 3 years, actually 3 months after buying his house, he tore up the fence. He took out his fence, which is fine, it's his fence, and was going to replace it knowing I had dogs, so I had to end up putting a fence in, which is fine. I had to do it probably eventually anyways. But I gotta wait for that water to drain down here. So, yeah, my junkyard. I'm sure everybody's got one of these. But I don't know if you can see it. There's a post right about there on the other side of the fence. That's my corner marker for my lot, their lot, and the side marker for these guys over here. And they moved it beyond the fence line over there and put their post basically on the lot line. But I'll tell you what, it's looking good over there, so it should hopefully look nice over here, but it's gonna be so snug up against my fence. And it'll be interesting how they get that finished, or the boards in there to make it look nice. But hey, whatever. So let's go look at these plants. Here we go, some lilies. These things only grow or bloom in my backyard at least once every 2 years. Once every 2 years. Now down here, yes, one bunch of weeds. That's why we're gonna spray this. But over here, about once every 4 years, I get sunflower plants, which is just crazy because you don't see any indication from here, and then all of a sudden, bloop, there they are. So, and these are flip down drain gutter extensions. They actually are kind of nice. So if you have a question about if maybe water's getting in your basement or you're needing subtiles or whatever, and your gutters, downspouts are within 3 feet of the house, maybe extend them out and double check your findings. It could be the fact is that just too much water is getting in because it's too dumped. This is getting dumped too close to the house. Also, one thing you could do is check the angle of your gutters, but it should be like a 1/4 inch for the entire run to the downspout. That's the last I remember on that theory on how that's supposed to be. So once again, this is Yanni, and for two old guys with mics, conception by one man, brought to you by one man's conception. And I would say amber waves of grain, except we got corn, lots of it, lots of it. Not sure, I do believe this is regular people eating corn, but it also could be probably used as feed. Everybody have a great day.